Hey guys, beautiful day here today. I'm just up scouting up some new areas here, trying to find a couple of places where I can, just to come up for a campfire, do a little hike, and in the next week or two I'm looking to come up and do a little bit of camping. Yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful place up here. I'm just taking a little break here now after hiking in. There's lots of potential places that I've seen around here that I think are very well going to be probably my next location for an overnight. I think this time I'm going to play it a little bit safer. Number one, I'm not going to head out in a storm, and number two, I think I'm going to just bring the tent along and just make sure I can come set up the shelter quickly, and after that then I'll be able to get firewood going and get some cooking and that done and just enjoy being outside. That's I guess some of the other skills like the TP building and that's going to come with practice. But I had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching that one, by the way. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to take you guys along with me now for a hike around here and just show you some of the places that we got to work with. So one thing before I leave here that I like about this place is I already got a little bit of some trees that I can cut down, some dry wood there, and it's you can see a lot of it is dead already, so I won't have to kill any live trees. First spot I was looking at up this way. Once again, look, you can see some firewood being cut up this way. You can see a lot of stumps that left where people were cutting firewood. But here's a potential spot right here. I think this will look pretty cool. Even got some wood here already cut up that I can use for fire, so that'd be good. Got some shelter there from the trees too, which is nice. And I'm gonna check out. I know my way around here somewhat. Being up here years ago when I was younger, not too far from where I grew up, but I haven't explored it in a while, and that's why I was excited when I actually looked at Google Earth. You can see that there's some neat trails that have been added now for biking and for yeah, looking forward to that. Just taking a little detour. This is a place we used to go skating at when I was a kid. I don't know if anyone still skates on it anymore. Up that way, around 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers is where the pond is to. So it would be a nice little project just to, even if I just check in on the my channel every so often and show the progress that I'm making with regards to clearing a path in. But I think it would be pretty cool if and I gotta show you guys this. Just look at all the dead wood in here. There must have been a, I don't know if there was a storm or something blew through here, or years ago, like a fire or something. Just take a look. Lots of firewood. This is a new part of the trail that I haven't tried out before. Once again, like, I can't get over all the firewood here, all the windfall. So I'm just going to spend the better part of the morning just kind of exploring and hiking. Looks like a neat spot here for a potential location, a camp. I hiked in. It was a beautiful hike in. I'm going to just kind of set up here now and hang out. There's some dry wood around, so I'm going to get some wood cut down now and get a fire going. And then this is the new saw that I picked up. So this is the Agawa Boreal 24. And yeah, I just knew that I needed something better for getting firewood and that when I was out here. So still getting used to it. I'm looking forward now to bringing it out here and using it. I chose this location too. There's lots of dry firewood around, so it makes it a lot easier. There we go. So obviously, because I'm here just for a day hike, I never brought as much gear as what I would for doing an overnight camping trip. So I have basically my axe, I have a little grill that I'm going to use, and then my food, and of course the camera going. Never brought my big axe here. I just brought my little hatchet because I'm hiking. I don't want to have too much heavy equipment. Just make it a little bit lighter. Hopefully we can get a fire going here pretty soon. Oh yeah. Also really cool. Chop over here was frozen when I came up with it, so going to let that thaw out for a while. Just kind of enjoy here for a couple hours. Going to build the fire back up now. The food's cooked, so I'm going to eat that. And I'm quite hungry now. It's around 1 o'clock. Like I said, I don't have to be back till around 5. So now I'm going to enjoy eating this lunch and really get the campfire going. Just kind of hang around here for a bit and then eventually get going. So there you go. There is lunch. Not bad. I got some green peppers. I actually forgot fork and knife in that as well, so that's okay. It'll be finger food. That is good. Campfire is going nicely, so it'd be nice now after I eat, just kick back, warm my feet up a bit. My feet are a bit cold. And then, yeah, it's nice to just be able to come out here in nature and hang out for a while. Recharge your batteries. And what I was saying earlier about like the winter time, a lot of people complain because you can't get outdoors and that. But if you like coming out doing stuff like this, I mean, there's no excuse for not liking any season. This is good. I have to try some pork chop now. Just giving the pork chop a little bit of extra go. It was a little pink inside. So we'll eat the vegetables, let that cook a bit more, and then I will eat some of that. The onions and the peppers are really good cooked like that. Never even added any salt or pepper to it. Just right on the pan. Would have been nicer with some utensils, but live and learn. That's one thing though about like my channel. I'm not going to edit it to make it look like you know, everything when you come outside hiking or whatever it is you're doing is always going to go 100%. I mean, that's all part of it. It's part of the challenge. And but I know, like I said before, I just love being outside. Thanks for all the nice comments in the blizzard video hike that I did. Like I say, most people were really positive, saying I made a good decision hiking out and whatnot. And I knew I was in over my head when I got up there, and by the time I realized I couldn't get the fire going and that, you know, I just had to make the choice to get out. And it's funny though, some people commented, like I said, everybody was really positive, but a couple of people commented that, you know, you never knew what you were doing, this sort of thing. But I don't claim to. I am just out and about doing what I enjoy doing, and including that is making my channel. And if people like to watch it, awesome. And I do appreciate some people gave me some, you know, said, hey, that was a good attempt, and gave me some advice. I don't mind getting advice whatsoever. But it's funny how some people can be a little bit critical. You know, not positive criticism, but just a little bit critical. But that's it. You kind of live and learn. And that's one of the drawbacks, I guess, with any sort of social media. And but yeah, that's it. I made the choice to do this. I'm going to keep on doing it. And I think I will get better at different skills and that for, you know, bushcraft and camping and all that sort of thing. Oh yeah. I think the pork chop is an underrated cut of meat. You know, people always talk about steak and, you know, even chicken, but pork chop, I think pork chop is the underrated meat. Hear that? And I'm not, you know, I'm not dissing any of the other stuff. Pork chop is good. Especially when you're hungry. I might, if I have some time after this, I might go down the bike trail there a little bit further. This is the first time that I've explored this. It's like a mountain bike trail, and people use it for snowshoeing and everything else, and mountain biking. It's awesome. I mean, I hiked in probably 3 kilometers, 3 or 4, and yeah, it's really well put out and really well laid out. So maybe I'll take a look
after I leave here, if I still have some time, and check out some more of it. Must be after warming up a little bit. It was -11 when I left, but I mean, I had just down to my t-shirt here, just trying to dry off a little bit, and yeah, other than the fact now that my legs are a little bit cold from lying down on the ground, it's after warming up. One other cool thing, so the mountain bike trail that I came in on, that's also connected to all, what I was saying earlier about there was a pond, and it was like only 1.5 kilometers or 2 kilometers, but you had to go through thick, woods to get there. I think if I explore some more of this mountain bike trail, even when I was walking in, you can see like some other ponds over in the distance, so it just gives you some access to a few ponds that you never actually had access to before. So I'm excited to explore a little bit more of that now in the next couple of weeks and months, and see what I mean, it's fun just exploring it. I was trying to explain to a couple of my buddies at work why I'm so excited about doing the whole outdoor channel and that. I kind of compared to when I started salmon fishing around 12 years ago. It wasn't just the salmon fishing, it was the exploring, trying to find different rivers and being outdoors that when I look back on it, it was all kind of combined together that made you really get into the hobby of being outdoors with fishing. And kind of the same thing now with doing a channel like this, is it gives you an excuse to get outdoors where you wouldn't normally, I wouldn't normally be going for a hike today. But because I'm enjoying this challenge of making, footage for my channel, and I'm enjoying learning different aspects of being outdoors, it gets you out there and gets you doing things that you wouldn't do, and it's a great way to kind of rejuvenate your, your love of exploring, I guess. That's what I find. I'm going to use a tip that one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch, like another outdoor camping channel, is called My Wilderness Outside. And anyway, I was watching one of his latest videos, and he was just showing a tip for cleaning up your pans and that when you're done. Woo! Basically, just get some water in the pan, melt it, and kind of cook it up, and just scrape your pan out while you're out and about. And then when you get home, you can give it a better cleaning. But yeah. Well, that's almost it, guys. I'm going to head on out now soon. Got to be back home for 5-ish, so it's around an hour hike or so out. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a pretty just like a little hike, trying to scout some places out, do a little cook up. Once again, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I never forgot some stuff, or a couple of things never went quite as planned, but that's all part of it. And I enjoyed myself anyway. Hope you guys did, and thanks for joining us. Hopefully we'll be back out again soon, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
Looks like some pretty recent moose tracks.